We're a top 100 global university. We are going through a huge capital build programme, which is one of the areas that Aruba have been supporting us on. The university has ambitions to provide not just good education, but excellent education for all areas, all walks of life. We are reaching out abroad. For instance, we are putting in new campuses over in Dubai. For the university to achieve its strategic ambitions, the network and the technology that it deploys has to really reach out to the anytime, anywhere, any place paradigm. To enable us to do that, we're having to build and we're having to provide a network that reaches out globally, a network that's available 24/7, and a network that's extremely flexible. So to a student, that means the facilities they get on premise, they'll get when they go back to their accommodation, they'll get when they go back home. For a researcher, they have extremely specific use cases. So the flexibility has to come from the technology and from our team. For example, we're dealing with robots that will be working in highly hazardous environments where humans can't go. Those robots have to adhere to certain security and certain protocols, so we're going to have to deliver a network environment that facilitates them, which is absolutely different from a network that also has to support research in other areas, or a network that has to support a guest service. The Mobile First Architecture is what's going to help us deliver that. When people think of their wireless, they may just think of the APs. We needed more than that. We needed intelligence in the network. Okay, we needed the ability to see into the network. It was delivered using a combination of ClearPass, which was an amazing tool for our authentication, and using Airwave. Prior to that, we couldn't see into the network, so if a problem occurred, it was very difficult not only to preempt it, which Airwave allows us to do now, we can also then use that to isolate the causes, and if it is wireless, very quickly hone in where it is and how to resolve it. It gives us that granularity of insight. If you have your authentication purely from AD, for instance, a user logging in at AD, when they roam, AD is never aware of that. ClearPass is. With its ability to query AD and to keep the device and tie them to the user and the wireless information, it becomes more believable. And that's a huge advantage for anyone running a large-scale wireless network, and that's something we've been able to leverage. In order to achieve all of the different use cases that we have throughout the university, we use dynamic segmentation, as Aruba like to call it. We're just about to launch, and we've proof of concept, a new guest service based on ClearPass. Our vision is very much to adopt Aruba's ability to both orchestrate the network, to leverage software-defined networking capabilities, and to utilise things like zero-touch provisioning. For instance, now we have the ability to zero-touch provision APs. They can be plugged into a switch on the Aruba estate, automatically profiled, and they get the right settings and the right policies applied to them. We want users who can literally walk and get the resources they want with almost no interaction from them. We want them to view us as a silent utility. In the same way you turn your tap on, they can get access to their resources. Prior to Aruba, I'd have been probably pulling my hair out to interact with the teams who developed the platforms that I've previously worked on in different environments. So you can't buy that kind of relationship.